Hi everyone, my name is Yusi. I'm going to do a reflection about my e-portfolio. Okay, let's get started. Okay, um, you can see I will cover three parts: strengths, weakness, and solutions. And last is the possible missing parts. Okay, first I'm going to talk about the strengths of my e-portfolio. Yes, I believe I do a good job at content integrity. Yes, as I fully understand the difference between my e-portfolio and my website, the WordPress. The e-portfolio is where I use digital technologies to find solutions to issues that might encounter in future professional practice, while the website is where some of the activities I like to show in my e-portfolio. Okay, after understanding this, my e-portfolio and my website are clearly completed and they are closely connected as required. Okay, and the second thing is about the reliability of activities. Yes, like we talked before, all activities aim to use technologies to address possible teaching issues. Bear this in mind, activities are created under the real context, including the target students, specific teaching aims, clear instructions and questions, authentic materials, etc. For example, my activity 6 and activity 8 are actually adapted from my previous CELTA course, where there are strict rules about teaching context. If you are interested in it, you can go to visit after this video. Okay, and the last is about the design, organization, and layout. Yes, there are three main parts in my e-portfolio: activities, reflections, and video part. Yes, which are together tightly and beautifully presented, as I have did preview many times to guarantee the nice look. Also, by the way, I choose the climate change thing as my front page, as I am an environmentalist. Yes, and I also design the relevant teaching activities. If you are interested in it, you can go to my activity 3 to have a closer look. Okay. However, there are also weaknesses about my e-portfolio. I reckon the biggest problem is reflections. Yes, I have to admit that I don't do all my reflections until the last week. Yes, the 8th week. I should have done that weekly so I can have more deep and thoughtful reflections with the help of those useful references. The main reason is that this term I'm really busy with my summer internship. There are many interviews and exams, so I can handle it weekly. I'm really sorry about that. But these days, when I get new ideas, I also add them into my reflections. You can see them in different color in my reflections part on ePortfolio. Okay, I hope it's not too late. I'm really sorry about that. I think I may keep and update this e-portfolio and do more reflections in the future, as they are helpful for my career development. And by the way, they are useful for my dissertation. Yes, my dissertation talks about the anxiety of pre-service teacher, which includes the TPACK, TPACK. Yes, and the full name is Technological Pedagogical Content Knowledge. Yes, and this course is really meaningful to me as a novice English language teacher who experiences such anxiety, technological knowledge from time to time. Now I have more thoughts on my teaching practice as well as my dissertation. Yes, especially during these days, the COVID-19 days. All schools, colleges, universities have to be ready for a quick shift between face-to-face teaching and online teaching. And my hometown Shanghai is also suffering a lot, and students all do online courses. The college entrance examination exam also delayed. Yes. All this give us new perspective for how to change fast between different teaching models. Okay. As for missing parts, I have some recommendations for activity 7. Yes, where Russell at that time gave us many teaching technologies. I also have two to do recommendations. Yeah, one is a world checking website, just like World War. Yes, which could be used as a quiz for students' homework. For example, I can input words first and then find the corresponding pictures, and then let the students match. Directly link words and images, avoiding them do Chinese translation, which is really helpful for their memory. Yes. However, designing this kind of small activity is really time consuming, and it requires a Wi-Fi environment when students do it. So you see the shortcomings are obvious. Of course, if you have more time to prepare lessons and the school is Wi-Fi friendly, you can explore and play with this website. Okay. The other is a phonetic spelling website, and I also put a picture on the right side. Okay, I don't know whether this is a problem in other countries. In China, a lot of Chinese teachers often find it very troublesome when typing phonetic symbols. This is a very useful website that I accidentally found. Yes, just click the phonetic symbols to form words, and you can also emphasize accents. After writing, you can copy them and paste them directly into your own text. It's pretty convenient. Okay, that's all for my video. Thank you.